Okay, folks, it's time to pack up the truck to head outdoors to see the one and only hunting.
Hey there, folks, this is Big Doug Outdoors here. I got DIY on planer boards. I'm not going to go into real heavy details because there's a lot of YouTube videos out there about DIY planer boards and stuff. I'm just going to show you some little footage of me making these things, and then we'll talk a little bit about them after I show you the footage. Alright, so you guys stay tuned. So right here, folks, what we're going to do is take this Tidy's Cap bucket and turn it into a planer board for crappie fishing. And I measured it and squared it up 9 by 6, so that way it'll be nice and prettified, or whatever you want to call it. So right here, again, you know, I took it at 9 inches and cut it at 4.5 inches and made us some planer boards 4.5 by 6. So right here, what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to round the bottom corners of this planer board to make it kind of look nice, more so than actually for the function of these planer boards using them while drifting. But you can use any type of material out there. I mean, that's thick plastic. If you want thick plastic, you can go get some cheap dollar store cutting boards that are real thin. They're about 1/8 inch thick. Or use this plastic like these buckets or totes or anything you have laying around the house. And you can turn them into planer boards, folks. It's real simple and easy to do. As you guys are seeing here, witnessing me making them. And I've never made a planer board in my life either. So that's what I'm doing. So right here, taking my handy dandy snips and kind of using that to shear around there in that corner to round it up, make it look nice. Again, you know, you don't have to have power tools to do this or make these with. So right here, what I'm doing is taking some sandpaper, sanding it down again on the corners and stuff to make it look nice. And also, I forgot to mention or show in my video too, I went ahead and pre-drilled all my holes before I painted it as well. I should have showed that, but I didn't. So now we're going to take this 80 grit sandpaper and rough up both front and back with this planer board. And then we're going to take acetone and put it on there so it'll help the paint stick to the plastic good. So right now what I'm doing is taking some zip ties, and it looks like pool noodles, but I'll explain to you guys on down in the video what these actually are. You can get these at Walmart, just about any fishing bait and tackle or fishing store out there on the market. Look them up. Again, I mean, it comes with 3 in a pack for $4, and I ended up with 3 packs of them. And instead of throwing away, we decided to turn them into planer boards. As you can see here, that'll help make my planer boards stay afloat and everything. So, but anyways, again, this is what we're doing and how we're tying it up together with zip ties. Future, I'm going to probably glue them on, but right now we're going to try them this way. All right, folks. So right here, now I'm putting on an eye bolt, and I'll explain why I'm using eye bolts and stuff again on down in the video here. But you'll see me move my finger back and forth there, and I'm talking about that you can adjust that in and out, so that way the angle of your planer board floating through the water, you can adjust it where it's real sharp, where it goes out real fast, or slow, gently out there. But anyways, again, you know, it doesn't matter. Eye bolts, I think, is the way to go with that. So right here, what I'm actually doing is taking some of these quick connects you use for bass fishing on your fishing poles. And I think it's going to work out really good. And I just zip tied it to the opposite corner of the quick clip that I put on that eye bolt. So anyways, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope it helps you save you some money out there as well, as you guys can see. And I will give you an update on how well they work. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm posting out there for you guys. I got another video I'm working on here shortly as well. It's another DIY that I found. I'm not going to go into details with that, so you have to keep your eyes out for that as well. But anyways, my little planer boards I got made up here. The one thing that I really think you really need the most, a lot of the YouTubers took a boat, this regular basic threaded boat where it threads all the way up, and drilled holes to it, put a little bitty clamp on them. But I thought, well, I don't want to mess with all of that. This is simple. This is easy. Go get you one of them eye bolts, If you can see there, is basically what it's called. To where you can attach things to it. Get you one that's about 3 inches long. That seems to be plenty enough for drift fishing for crappie. Because what I've done is I've actually threaded it through all the way through, and I put a lock nut on this side compared to a hex nut over here, and I've got it all locked together where it won't turn and move. But I don't think these little clips that I mounted on here are going to work for what I need. I'm going to order me some new ones when I can, and so that way it'll be efficient with the clips, and I can clip it off a little easier than these. So, but anyways, basically that's what I've done with the planer board. Material I did use was I bought me some paint that was for my boat. I thought, well, let's just paint that, because it was a bright yellow color, this plastic. I actually took a one of those cat litter bucket, sorry, that you get cat litter in, the Tidy Cats or something like that, and made me 4 of them, of these planer boards out of them. I got 2 that are larger than these, and that's how I made my planer boards out of that material. And sanded it all down, roughed it up, and then painted, and the paint holds pretty good on it. And then up here, I bought me some floating, I don't know what you really want to call them. You put your, you can see there's a hole all the way through it and a slit. Well, that's for putting on your fishing poles. And then you zip tie them to your poles or whatever, strap them to keep them from coming off. I had a lot of issues with them, because the straps that came with it are Velcro, and my line kept getting hung up in there because I was using open face spin reels. But it seems like it's going to work out really good this way, I think. And I use zip ties, that the dark green colored zip ties. You don't have to use that. And I do got some more of these out in the shed that hasn't been put on poles. We're planning on using them for some other builds as well for these. I want to make some big ones for using for catfish, and potentially maybe getting some good ideas on that. Good fishing with it. But anyways, this is supposed to help you get your poles out further away from your boat and all that stuff to potentially won't spook the catfish or your crappie or whatever you're fishing for. That's why these are designed for. But again, I've had pretty decent luck, not a lot of luck, but pretty decent luck just drifting behind me with a slip float or a little float on my pole to keep my crappie baits and lures up above. But anyways, we're going to give these a try, see how they work after we get some new clips for them, and it probably about springtime when we do that. So with that being said, we're going to end the video here, and then hopefully you guys will like this little video and get ready to post out there for you. And again, I just want to thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for the ones subscribed to it. If you haven't, please do so. And tell a friend, family, and neighbor about it, because folks, I surely would appreciate it. I really do. And like I always say, God bless and good luck to the upcoming hunting, fishing, camping here in 2021, folks. Catch you guys the next time.